Welcome to Hot Drama TV.
The subtlety in the dialogue between Song Zuer and Liu Yuning in The Prisoner of Beauty, Bending Low. The production team behind The Prisoner of Beauty demonstrates remarkable artistic sensitivity, the kind that reveals itself not in grand set pieces or explosive moments, but in the smallest, most delicate details. One of the most striking examples of this lies in the evolution of how the two main characters address each other, a linguistic nuance that mirrors their deepening emotional connection. In the latest phase of the series, the relationship between Tiểu Kiều, played by Song Zuer, and Ngụy Thiệu, played by Liu Yuning, begins to evolve. At the start, Tiểu Kiều refers to her husband as Nam Quan, a formal, somewhat distant term that conveys duty and restraint. It fits their marriage, one arranged for political reconciliation rather than affection. Every word she speaks feels deliberate, careful, as though one wrong tone could disturb the fragile peace between two rival families. But by episode 15 something changes. Tiểu Kiều calls Ngụy Thiệu Phu Quan, a softer, more intimate word that speaks of affection and trust. The shift is barely a whisper, yet it carries immense emotional weight. In that quiet moment, the distance between them vanishes. Ngụy Thiệu expression says it all, a flicker of surprise followed by a faint, almost shy smile that betrays the joy he can no longer suppress. It's a subtle yet powerful turning point. No background music is needed. No grand declarations are made. Just a simple word, and with it the beginning of something real. This level of emotional precision is what sets The Prisoner of Beauty apart. While the television adaptation differs from the original novel by removing the rebirth element to comply with censorship regulations, the change only strengthens the story's emotional authenticity. The series trades supernatural intrigue for a grounded, human exploration of love, one that feels truer, more vulnerable and more resonant. Liu Yuning's portrayal of Ngụy Thiệu elevates what could have been a standard cold general role into something layered and compelling. Beneath the armor and authority lies a quiet yearning, a man torn between pride, duty, and the faint hope of tenderness. Every pause, every lingering gaze reveals a heart that wants to trust but fears betrayal. Song Zuer's Tiểu Kiều, meanwhile, shines with complexity. She is cautious yet brave, fragile yet unyielding. Through the smallest gestures, a trembling breath, a hesitant glance, a fleeting smile, she communicates volumes about a woman navigating between political obedience and personal desire. Their chemistry is undeniable. The dialogue between them is laced with silences and glances that speak louder than words. Rather than relying on overt expressions of love, The Prisoner of Beauty builds intimacy through restraint. Each line, each look, each unspoken emotion contributes to a slow-burning tension that feels achingly real. Beyond romance, the drama delves into loyalty, sacrifice, and redemption set against a backdrop of political chaos. The moral dilemmas, the tug-of-war between personal happiness and national duty, and the intricate web of relationships all combine to create a narrative rich with emotional depth. Supporting characters also shine. The introduction of Trin So Nak, played by Kong Shuer, adds dimension and contrast. Far from being a typical love rival, her character serves as a mirror, reflecting both Tiểu Kiều vulnerability and Ngụy Thiệu internal conflict. Every side character feels purposeful, woven naturally into the tapestry of the story. Visually, the series is a feast for the eyes. The cinematography balances grandeur with intimacy. Vast battlefields contrast beautifully with hushed domestic moments. The lighting, color palettes, and set design all contribute to a world that feels alive and emotionally immersive. Every frame tells a story, from the glint of moonlight on Tiểu Kiều silk sleeves to the faint quiver in Ngụy Thiệu jaw when words fail him. Ultimately, The Prisoner of Beauty, Bending Low, transcends the boundaries of a typical costume drama. It is not merely a tale of arranged marriage turning into love. It is a meditation on human growth, on learning to forgive, to trust, and to love despite fear. With its refined script, outstanding performances, and emotional depth, the drama has already achieved record-breaking success on Tencent Video, surpassing 30,000 popularity points faster than any other 2025 series. But beyond numbers, its true triumph lies in the quiet way it moves its audience. Because sometimes the most powerful emotions are not shouted from rooftops. They're whispered in moments like these, when a single word changes everything.